Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mind Your Money. My name is Tasha, and if you are here for the first time, my husband and I are documenting our journey to debt freedom, financial independence, while building generational wealth. If any of that interests you, please stay tuned. I am going to be setting up our second paycheck budget for February 2021. It should not be a really long video, and I think we have two bills that we have to take care of this week. Internet and my life insurance, which is going to come out automatically. So we are going to have a little extra dollars to put towards two things that I'm doing right now. If you haven't been here before, I just started a $1 a day challenge in February. So I am setting aside $1 every single day into our emergency fund. And we are also working on getting 1 month ahead on all of our expenses. So I'm also taking care of that. So hopefully we can do that. So we are actually going to budget this paycheck $673. And we are hoping for additional income for my husband. So I'm going to leave this open and see what happens by Friday. Well, actually by Thursday, and then we'll see how we can close out the budget on Friday. Okay. So our tithe we set aside weekly. And for this week, we are tithing off of the gross. It will be $81. We set aside $300 for the rent, $100 for food, and it's going to be snowing, y'all. They're saying that it's supposed to be another major storm. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to physically get out to buy groceries, but we shall see, because a lot of the major stores or grocery stores in our area, like Walmart and even Amazon Fresh, they're not delivering to our area. So we'll see how that goes. All right, Prime, we always budget for $15. Our internet, we budget for $55. My life insurance will be $33. Okay. Now, if you haven't been here before, my husband and I do use a credit card, and we use it very responsibly. We do not let any interest build up on the credit cards. So we will be making sure that each of the bills that we have that are paid with the credit card will be paid off before the statement even is issued, which is somewhere between the 16th and the 18th of each month. So let's add up our bills for this week so we know how much we have left to work with. So our bills come up to $584. So I'm going to write that here in the bill total for the budget, 584. And what's left over is $89. Let me make sure. 673 minus 584 is $89. Okay. Now, we stuffed our envelopes, our digital envelopes last week. So we're not going to budget for that. So the envelope total is $0, and what's left over is $89. And we're going to shift again. Sinking funds. It looks like we are going to budget for two sinking funds that are most important right now. The first is the state license renewal. The second is the vehicle insurance sinking fund. And each of these will get a minimum of $20. That was what we planned on our annual budget. If you don't know, I have a website. It's tashaloveslife.com. I'll put it here on the screen, and the link is always in the description box under all of my videos. I created an annual budget spreadsheet in Excel. It's available to purchase and download instantly on my website. It's so easy to use, and my husband and I, we like to set that up so we get a 12-month plan. How are we going to manage our money throughout the entire year? And it makes our paycheck budgets even easier, because I review that right in front of me on my laptop to make sure we're still budgeting with the least amount of income that we expect to receive. That way, if whatever extra we do get, we can make a plan for it, because everything else that is fixed, everything else that, like our savings goals, for example, our sinking funds, we are very intentional about how we're saving money for these specific categories. So if you want to, please check it out. I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much to everybody who's been purchasing the ebook, purchasing the downloading the annual tracker, and even the worksheets that I created to help anyone who's just starting out budgeting. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you guys. You don't know. I really appreciate y'all. Like, I mean it to my heart. I mean it. Okay, so back to the budget. $20 for state license renewal and vehicle insurance will bring us to $40, and we should have a balance of $49 left. Okay, it is late, y'all, and I am recording this video almost midnight just so I can get it out to you on time. All right, so we're not going to put anything towards extra debt, only because we still need to satisfy the extra savings we're doing for the 1 month ahead. I'm going to write that down here. So we have $49 left. No debt this week. And y'all, I was watching, I think it was CNN or maybe it was CBS. They were talking about the Democrats pushing President Biden to forgive $50,000 worth of student loans. Do you guys know anything about that? Because that would be amazing. That means my student loans would be completely wiped out. We'll see. 52-week challenge is getting $21. And the 1 month ahead, because we have to do that, we are left with $28. All right, so what I'll do, because this is a new one and I just incorporated that in the budget, so I want to be sure that we can get ahead as much as possible. I'll plan for $20. That means we will have $8 remaining. So I will throw that into the emergency fund for extra savings. Every dollar counts, you guys. Sometimes it looks like, oh, that's only a small amount, but each small amount adds up. It really, really does. So our bill totals $584. Our sinking funds total is $49. I'm sorry, $40. And we have 21 plus 20 plus 8. Good. We have a zero-based budget, you guys. Our expenses match our budgeted income. So let me just add this up. I like doing a zero-based budget. It doesn't mean that our checking account is at zero necessarily, or we don't have spending money, or we can't, have anything, other that we can do. We always keep a certain amount in our checking account as a buffer, if you will, or an account cushion, because one of our main checking accounts cannot go below a certain amount or the bank will start charging fees, and we don't pay bank fees, you guys. The other checking account, we always keep a minimum of at least $100 in there. So, and we don't budget the entire paycheck. We only budget a portion that we know we can manage on throughout the year. That's another way to save more money. It's another way to live beneath your means, especially since once we're out of debt, our focus is financial freedom. So if we want financial freedom or financial independence, we need to be able to invest. We need to be able to save a whole lot more, and, building businesses, doing things that are going to generate a financial legacy. I hope that makes sense. Now, we're not using anything on this page. Our thoughts, or my thoughts, would be to, one, focus on increasing our savings rate. And the good thing about saving now, as opposed to being like super intentional about paying off debt for us, is that the savings that we're putting aside could be a huge snowball, later on this year. We're still paying off the debt. We're not, crossing our fingers hoping that they're forgiven, because we still know that anything could happen. Sometimes things go left. So we're still going to be paying it off, but focusing on our savings rate will give us an opportunity to increase the cash we have on hand. So by the time the summer comes, we can eliminate all of the rest of the debt, and then we can start building our portfolio and all those wonderful things that I'm really excited to start doing. So focus on increasing our savings rate. And we're still focused on Psalm 23, verse 4. Our priority goal is 1 month ahead and the emergency fund. You can have 2 priority goals. So that is all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you for watching. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives to the fullest. Bye for now.